whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. We PoPolitickin, it's so dope when it kick in. That you can get in where you fit in. We straight PoPolitickin, the whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. You know what this is when we PoPolitickin. My money long like division, I proposition to put a fist in. We straight PoPolitickin. Hey yo, I rise like the sun in the east, running the streets. Same people that was coming in peace, some in the beast on the microphone. It's never a long and hard task. For God, I'm gon' smash they blog and podcast. Introduction to journalism 101 with Pharaoh PoPolitickin about where I'm from and what I do. What's up? It gotta be good. Interviewing everybody, you know they probably could. Take all the blood, sweat, and tears, working all them years. Put it in 10,000 hours, it empowers careers. From the baby and Megan Thee Stallion to Yo Gotti. High as a kite, jet life currency in the party. With MC Light, J Prince said I rap a lot. Super Saiyan Black Kakarot with a Macintosh laptop and my Apple Watch. Smoking Fraggle Rocks, 4 eyes, got more lines and hooks than a tackle box. What? The whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. We PoPolitickin, it's so dope when it kick in. That you can get in where you fit in. We straight PoPolitickin, the whole squad on the mission, you got to listen. You know what this is when we PoPolitickin. My money long like division, I proposition to put a fist in. We straight PoPolitickin.
Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Right now, we're live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. But check me out on Spotify and Apple. 1212. I'm in place to be with Big Rigs React. How you doing?
I'm all right, man. How y'all doing?
I'm good. So we know you ain't no rapper. You ain't rapping, right?
I mean, in the shower, I do my little thing. But as far as high tech and known, nah.
But yeah, we were seeing like, especially Period, saying you've been supporting the brand, the movement. So we want to get you on and share your story.
Right on.
All right. So where you from?
San Diego, 760, North County, Camp Pendleton, Oceanside area. Just, born April 7th, 1990, and just Marine Corps brat, so moved around a lot, but,
So you stay by the bay, by what area you grew up in?
Camp Pendleton. I was a Marine Corps brat, so
Pendleton?
Yeah, it was on base a lot till about 9.5, and then we moved to Japan. That was 3 years. Did that middle school, a little bit of elementary, all of middle school, almost all of middle school, and then
in Japan,
moved to North Carolina. Yeah, and then moved to North Carolina. Iwakuni. I think that's mainland. If you're looking at, if anybody knows about Japan, Iwakuni is like the mainland. I think Okinawa is a little island on the side.
So you, of course, you got. So you went from there to Jacksonville, or where you?
Jacksonville, where? Yeah, Jacksonville, Camp Lejeune area. Went to Camp Lejeune High School.
So then you came back here, or you? I know you said you was in Tampa too, right?
Yeah, from there I moved to Tampa in about 2005, I think it was. My dad retired from the Marine Corps in 2005, and I did half my sophomore year at a high school in Tampa.
So how you felt about moving all the time?
It comes with the territory. I mean, it's as a from birth to teenage years, you really have no choice. It's wherever your mom or dad or whoever you're dependent of in the service goes to. So, I mean, I liked it. And to me, it gave me a wide range of very cultured in a way. Like I'm not just one way. Like I've seen many different cultures and ethnicities and people and understand like how they live. So
yeah, I was gonna say, what did you learn during your childhood going to all those different schools in different cities?
Just how to communicate, like how to interact with all sorts of different people and their backgrounds, whether it be Japanese. I visited Guam. I visited Hawaii. There's a lot of like Polynesian and Samoan type heritages and cultures and people out there. So it's just, it gives you that, you never stop learning. So you just go from there.
I'll say, so how do you what are some tips to how to interact and communicate with people?
I mean, for me, I just be myself. At times, I know I could be corny, but that's just me. I'm not afraid to be myself, and either take it or leave it. The way I see it is how the old saying goes: "There's a million fish in the sea." So if you don't like me, somebody will. You know, just go like that.
All right. So then, what happened after the high school?
After high school, you know, the young you, a lot of people could probably relate to this. The 18, 19-year-old you, the think you know everything type you. I don't need school. I don't need, shout out Da Vinci in the comments. It's just, what was the question? What did I do after high school? Yeah, the young me was think he knows everything. I didn't go to college right away. I just wanted to party hard. So I did that. A lot of partying, not enough school. And I have fun. School will always be there. It's not like there was a bad thing. But now looking back at 31 and learning, knowing what I know now compared to 18, 19, I wish I would have continued school. But I'm going to go back. It's not that it's not going to get back there. It's just I wish I would have stayed in it.
So what do you want the people to know about you that's watching right now?
I got my YouTube channel starting back up. Big Rig Reacts, as you can see, is my name. In high school, the inside joke was they called me Big Rig. I was always one of the biggest kids in the group. So Big Rig is the name. Doing music video reactions or just local news or mainstream news, comedians, stuff like that. Just reacting to things that I like, whether it be poetry, music, comedians, TV shows, movies, things of that nature, podcasts.
So what do you like? Just give us a rundown of each one of those, like what you like in each one of those categories.
Yeah, poetry. I write a little bit. Have been since high school. Senior year.
A poem right quick there.
Nah.
You be doing the one like this though? Like the one you be at
the spoken word type stuff?
Yeah.
Nah. A little bit. I ain't no Maya Angelou.
So you might be a rapper.
Hey, maybe one day.
On the beat. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you sound better than some of these cats out here.
I don't think I'm that talented yet, but we'll get there. We'll see. I've never really tried either, so I've tried. There's probably a YouTube video out there of me rapping on some beat, but who knows?
See?
When you get drunk, anything can happen.
Your brother want a poem, man.
People
want a poem. You gotta give us a poem.
All right, I'll save it at the end. I'll do one.
But who you saying you like with poetry?
Yeah, so poetry. I don't really know too many poets other than Maya Angelou, Edgar Allan Poe, back in the 1800s or something like that. Mm-hmm. I forgot most of them, but it's funny how it started. It was a senior project. We had to do like a project on a bunch of poets, and then you learn the AB rhyme scheme, the AABB CC, so on and so forth. So, and then you had to write one that was your own, and so it just started from there. Music, I know you got a hip hop podcast, so we'll probably save that for last. TV shows, movies. I'm really heavy in The Handmaid's Tale right now. It's on Hulu.
What's that about?
It's about I guess the world somewhat ended, not really ended, but like they started somewhat of like a cult, if you will. So America got something happened to where now you have to, it was fertility. A lot of fertility issues was going on with women. So like I guess the president or higher ups of the country like started making women who were able to have babies. I know there's a term for it. I'm messing it up. and fertile. The women that were not fertile were like the higher like hierarchy, financial, had money type people that needed like a surrogate, I guess is the word. But they're forcing these fertile women into being a surrogate for them. And then once they do, they pass them off to the next family, and then the process starts all over. And the whole show is the girls who are fertile and are getting raped or pregnant by these guys, and their wives are to escape. Their main goal is to escape that life so that they can, be free again. And to be free, I think the country is in Canada. And the main girl that they're following, her husband's in Canada, her best friend's in Canada. So it's a whole thing. As far as TV shows, that's one of the main ones I'm watching. Movies, I like a lot of action. Who doesn't? I'm a guy. So action comedy, stuff like that. What else? Poetry, music, TV. Did I say something else that I do? Music video reactions. Like I said, the YouTube channel will be starting up. Big Rig Reacts. Go follow, hit the bell, and go from there.
What kind of podcast you be listening to? You talking about podcasts?
Yeah, podcasts. Listen to you guys, of course. PoPolitickin. I messed this up last time we talked. I said Adam Sandberg and Ari Spears. His name is Andy Steinberg. And I think Adam Sandberg is the SNL guy. Yeah. But they have a podcast called Spears and Steinberg on Spotify, YouTube. I watch them. I watch 85 South Show, the guys from Wild 'N Out, Chico Bean, Carlos Miller, DC Young Fly, and then Poor Minds. There's two girls. They talk about like news, comedy, stuff like that. They were on 85 South Show for a while. I forgot their names, but their podcast.
You froze. You froze. Yeah, make sure y'all check us out though. PoPolitickin@gmail.com. Rest in peace to New Jack. New Jack just passed away, y'all, the wrestler. So rest in peace. I think Big Riggs froze up. But I think he froze. But let me get back on our Adam. But yeah, rest in peace to New Jack, man. New Jack, one of my favorite wrestlers from ECW. So that's a big one. They said he had a heart attack. But anybody know about ECW? Remember back in the day, you had WWE, then you had WCW, and then ECW just came out of the ashes per se, and it was a smaller company, but they had their own niche to it. It was just like all wrestling company. Like, yeah, it was kind of doing videos and just being very, very extreme. So New Jack, even though I think New Jack kind of started before ECW because he was in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, but New Jack was a very controversial character. Even in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, he was saying like something like OJ did it. He killed the guy basically and got away with it because one time it was this underage kid. They was looking for a wrestler. Yeah, they was looking for a wrestler. And the little kid, him and his dad lied and said, hey, we're old enough to wrestle. But the little kid was like 17. And he didn't know how to, like, they got this thing called blading. So blading is basically like when you see them cut, they bleeding, they cut their cells. So usually most time they have their wrist wrapped. They'll take the little blade out and cut their head. So the dude, his name Matt Transit, he didn't know how to do that. So he told New Jack to do it. But New Jack did that shit like deep as shit. Basically, dude like bled. He almost died. He almost bled to death. But then I shouldn't be laughing, messed up. But then he actually did die later from gastric bypass surgery. But yeah, New Jack, man. If you watch some of his matches, man, he had some crazy matches. He was always diving off like, basically he diving off like 20-story buildings and shit. He said he used to be coked up diving off them buildings. He said one time he fell off his head and cracked his head and nose, all his brain matter was coming out his nose. You heard about New Jack?
New Jack. No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, New Jack is a wrestler. He's an old school wrestler from ECW. He just passed away today, so I was talking about New Jack.
Oh, wow. Now, rest in peace.
Yeah. So what else you got going on?
Chilling, man. Some getting some things going with work and school and
I think he getting froze again. Yeah, he got froze again. But yeah, back to New Jack. Yeah, rest in peace, New Jack. And then this damn Floyd Mayweather, Paul Logan shit, man. Don't waste y'all money on that shit. Like, watch it how you. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Don't waste your money on that shit though, cause that's all cap. That dude Paul Logan is not gonna win. Only way he gonna win is Floyd let him win. Y'all believe that shit y'all want to. I guess they made a clip where he's fighting all the Gronkowski brothers and he beat them all, but you know that don't mean shit. So don't believe that shit. Yeah, what's up with you?
Man, I don't know. I guess my internet keep going out. I'm gonna move closer to the router.
Yeah, I'm saying I was just talking about that Floyd Mayweather shit. I was like, man, I don't believe that shit. You do that shit you want to.
Oh, who's he supposed to be fighting? Logan Paul or something like that?
Yeah, man. So Logan Paul lost to the little KT. You know, like
Say what? Yeah, I'm on a live right now.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said, you remember Logan Paul fought that dude KSI?
Oh, the other YouTuber?
Yeah, KSI whooped his ass. So how you, if you can't beat that dude, how all of a sudden you finna beat Floyd Mayweather?
Man, what does the dude? 50-0 or something like that? 51-0?
Yeah, you know, I was saying the only way he gonna lose that fight if he want to lose that damn fight. Like they got that shit rigged up on some gambling shit. And he just know he about to win all the money if he lose. That's the only way he gonna lose. Cause he ain't gonna lose like no straight. Cause what they trying to do now, I guess Logan Paul fought all Gronkowski's brothers in one basically one sparring match. Like he fought 4 rounds apiece with all 3 of them. And he beat them. I don't give a fuck about no Gronkowski brothers. That ain't Floyd Mayweather. Cause then it was like what they were saying. They was like, oh, Floyd, Logan Paul is so much bigger than Floyd Mayweather. I'm like, bro. Yeah.
You talking about Rob Gronkowski, the football player?
Yeah, he fought his brothers though. He didn't fight him. He fought all his brothers, but he beat his brothers. Like, I'm like, that ain't Floyd. But I was like, they just trying to hype that shit up. Like, they trying to find any little hype they can hype it up with. I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do with Floyd Mayweather.
Who are they though? Like, no disrespect to them, but what credit is that? They're not 50-0.
They said, I guess who are there? They were saying that all his brothers in the NFL. I didn't know all his brothers in the NFL. I thought he was the only brother in the NFL. No, I knew he had one brother in the NFL, but I guess all of them in the NFL. But I was like, we already learned that just because you play a good sport don't mean you can box. Like,
right.
You gotta have technique in boxing. So that's why just because you're good at basketball, you good at football or whatever sport, that don't mean you're good at boxing because boxing is its own sport and you gotta learn the technique.
Hey, let me tell you something. What's his name? Nate Robinson?
Yeah, he learned that.
I don't even need to say anything else. Everybody already know.
Well, shit, not even Nate Robinson, man. The other dude, the one that just lost, Ben Askren. He was a UFC dude that just fought him.
I never heard of him.
Yeah, he's a UFC dude. He's the one. You ain't never seen that UFC? You know who the dude they call Game Bread is? Jorge Mendoza or something like that.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. So he was fighting Ben Askren, so he was all like this. You know, so he just run up to him and he just kneed him in the face and he beat him like 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, wasn't that last year?
Yeah, so I'm saying that dude fought Logan Paul. So that don't even mean nothing because we already know you got your ass hit 5 seconds. So because everybody like that dude, he's an Olympic level wrestler, but he's not. Everybody know he's not a boxer. So it's like he still hasn't fought a straight up boxer yet.
Right.
So it's like you going all the way around fighting these. He getting the names. I guess you can't blame him. Like if you look at the business of it, he doing what he's supposed to do. But it's like
to a certain extent, it's big names. I think Nate Robinson's the biggest name he's ever fought, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying he don't want. I'm saying, but still, you ain't fighting no boxer yet. Oh, then you know what's gonna happen now? They're saying Chad Ochocinco gonna be on the boxing card.
What is it with these basketball, football, YouTube stars that they could just cross over and all of a sudden they good at something?
But I was thinking, I don't know, man. I was kind of like, I was like, well, I know Ocho Cinco is like he like the upper level athleticism. So yeah, he's good. But at the same time, he's like, I was looking at a move, and then I ain't really see nothing. Like he wasn't even throwing no combos. Like you see him doing the little, you know how they always try to show them boxing clips.
Yeah,
but you don't see them show no. Yeah, but I'm talking about with the mitts. If you see them punching, but you don't see no more than like, if you don't see no combos, like 4, 5, 6 punch combos, they ain't really good. Because anybody can go 1, 1, 2,
yeah.
3. That ain't nothing. So it's like you ain't throwing no combos, they probably ain't really doing nothing. Like you don't see them like really throwing some shit and with them mitts and doing ducking and coming back. If you don't see that, it's like, because they be getting people now, because what they do is they get like a 30-second clip. Man, I can like Mike Tyson in 30 seconds. Like I can actually look like him in 30 seconds. Like shit, you give me 30 seconds, but like do that shit for like 10 minutes and see how you last, you know?
Yeah.
Even Mike Tyson said that. I think Mike Tyson did a clip right before that Thriller thing, and he was boxing, and he said he was sore for like a week after that. And I'm saying people don't see that; they just see that little clip.
Yeah, they don't see the aftermath.
Yeah, see, I said no combos at all. Yeah, man, it's like you got those. Like, you do like a lot of these celebrities really be like. I know one celebrity that can box, but he's been boxing for a long time. Cassidy. So Cassidy is actually legit with boxing.
Yeah, you see that Hitman Holla Cassidy battle?
He said, I'm gonna bar you to death. Who won that to you?
Who you think won?
I think Cassidy won. We was talking about that yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said my man locked up, but he told me to bar you to death. I thought it was 2-1. And then the only reason he won that one round, Hitman Holla, is because Nick Cannon came out. Yeah, but he's like, if he would have just not had Nick Cannon and the shit with his brother, he wouldn't have won that round. But he had to get his brother and Nick Cannon. But Cassidy was getting up with some bars though. Then I was like, man, this dude ain't really spitting about nothing. Because I'm not like the person where like y'all naming all these names. I know about them, but I'm not like the person where I listen to every battle that comes out. I don't listen to it like if it be like an old like Cassidy. Or like somebody I really like Jay Mills, I go check his. Or when Joe Buttons did it, I checked him out. But it's like all these other people, I'm not like on it like that. Like sometimes I watch the women battle, I watch Daylight, but I don't know everybody. But I watch Cassidy. When Cassidy, them first couple battles he did, he lost, but he getting it back now. I'm happy too. I think he would have. That's what people don't understand about Cassidy. Cassidy was gonna make it, but I think that when he got in that car accident, that shit, he lost all his momentum.
Yeah, stuff like that changes you, especially if you're a celebrity.
Yeah, so he was. I like him though, but yeah, I thought. I don't know, man. Him and Doc Holla though, I never really listened to him like that. So I was like, man, that's how he rap, and people say he tight, cause that shit was he's been one about nothing.
I mean, that's the new age rappers nowadays.
Yeah, cause who else I be I don't know nobody else. We had Sue Surf on the show a long time ago, probably like 10 years ago. Yeah, but
he lost to a girl recently though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He lost to 40 Cal. But actually, speaking of 40 Cal is a part of Queens of the Ring. You know, Babs Bunny owns that. You know, Babs Bunny from Making the Band.
Okay, yeah, Babs.
Yeah, she's the one that started Queens of the Ring.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
and no disrespect to women, because that might come out as if women can't rap. I'm not saying that. It's just Sue Surf lost to a girl. That's all I'm saying.
No, he lost to but 40 Cal is like, say like you know how say if it was a wrestling promotion, 40 Cal is the top female she's the champion of Queen of the Ring. So basically, they was trying to do like the champion of Queen of the Ring against the champion of
like a Raw digger.
Yeah. No,
like a Remy Ma.
Nah, she tighter than them. You gotta listen to her.
MC Light.
I'm talking about battle rapping. I don't know none of them that be battle rapping. Yeah,
Lauren Hill. I'm just thinking of female rappers. Period.
No, you can't. I mean, but they don't really apply like that because they don't. I mean, you know, the battle rapping different.
It's battle rap compared to mainstream.
Yeah, I'm saying she as far as battle rapping, I'm saying with the female battle rapping, She's the champ. She's the one
She's
that
at the
always
top.
wins. Yeah, she even
Okay.
fought. She battled Daylight.
Who won?
Shit, by the time Daylight did some stupid shit with her. Daylight, I think he was about to. He act like he was shitting or he got naked or something. That's what I don't like about him. I mean, I understand what he does, and that's his thing. But it's like, man, you don't got. I mean, it's nah. I guess he's doing his thing. I can't even say nothing. I won't say you don't gotta do that stuff to make it. But today's world, you do gotta do that stuff to make it. So I don't even want to say nothing.
Because you stay relevant. Because you different.
Yeah, because people look at shit and be like, "Woo!" So he does the work. Cause he even said it. I watched some of his interviews and he be making sense. That's why I ain't want to say nothing bad about him. But he makes sense because he was like, man, every time on my page, if I just post something normal and positive, I don't get no likes. Anytime I post some bullshit, I get hella likes. So I was like, that's bad. That's sad how the world is.
I like Daylight. It's just sometimes he be doing some outlandish stuff.
Yeah. But I'm saying, you gotta watch that Queen of the Ring, man. Like, they got some them girls be spitting on there. But then I had Big Tuna on the show. You listen to Big Tuna? Big T? Yeah, I had him on the show too. He be on the he was actually on the same card as that Joe Budden's the one where I forgot who Joe Budden's battled at that time. You remember that battle?
Rap like that. I was just on it because of Cassidy and Hitman on the.
You like Joe Budden's? What you think of Joe Budden?
I mean, he tight. What happened with him and Eminem and all that? Wasn't he with Slaughterhouse and all that?
Yeah, I don't even keep up with Slaughterhouse.
And
I already knew, man, that Slaughterhouse is cool, but that's too many people to split up money with. That's why you already know it's not gonna work. That's like 5 people, and not even say all 5 of y'all, but all 5 of y'all got managers.
Right.
Then you gotta pay the producers.
Right.
So it's like shit. The money that's hard when it's like 5 people. It's hard splitting up 5 people. You got to make a lot of money to be spending some money on 5 ways.
On top of that, it's Eminem too. So his cut gonna be already larger just because of his name.
That's what I'm saying. So I was like, man, that shit already. That shit ain't gonna. It's probably cool to be like, oh, get together and do something every now and then, but it ain't like they main thing. But you say you don't watch the Joe Budden thing, huh?
No, I heard he fired his dude on the air though.
Yeah, he said he fired him because dude was trying to. I got what Joe Budden was saying though, because Joe Budden said like, basically, we know this because we saying Joe Budden. We're not saying the other dude's podcast. So Joe Budden's basically saying he the one that brought everything to the table. Then he said a lot of times he be fighting for stuff, and then they don't give it to him. So behind the scenes, you don't know that. But then he said like he shouldn't have to tell his crew that. But then he said they started auditing him, questioning him about his every move, and then they already signed the contract saying at the end of the day he has complete control. So he was like, and then he said, but when you start doing me like that, because he was talking about Roy, he said Roy been emailing me for years complaining about stuff. But he says when you start doing me like that, that makes me look at you and be like, what are you bringing to the table? So I guess he said he started doing that, and then he told him he said he don't want him no more. And then he checked the other dude too, but.
Yeah,
because he was telling, he was like, how about y'all bring something to the table? Because he was like, let's do this. Then he said, y'all bring to the table, and I'll take a lesser cut. Because he said, I get 6-figure, 7-figure deals without y'all. I'm even without this podcast.
Because of his name.
Some real shit. He had to let him know. I mean, there's some people were saying like one of my boys will get a little controversy right now, but he was saying like, man, the thing is like. He said always, especially in hip hop, white people try to take over stuff. So he said basically that was just a case of that white dude Roy trying to take over and shit. So he said he's glad he kicked him out.
I mean, I don't know too much about it other than what you told me, so I really can't comment on that. But I mean, to a certain extent, yeah. Budden, if he got complete control, then I guess shut his mouth.
Yeah, they had a contract, but he said at the end of the day, he had the end say everything. Then he was like, man, he said, you know what I had to do if I didn't, because this is what Joe Budden was saying, but he was like, you know what I had to do if I didn't like my contract back in the day? And he was like, I had to wait it out and sign a new one and change it up then. He was like, that's what I had to do. He said, I couldn't like just change my shit all the time. So he said, basically, that dude was just getting on him and he had to let him go. But yeah, man, that should be kind of, I don't know. I was thinking about that shit too, man. I said that shit probably weird, especially for them. I bet at first it was like, oh man, I'm just doing a podcast. Let me put my homies on. But then they really start making millions off that shit. So I guess that shit do make people change when you really making money off that shit.
Yeah, that's a million listeners plus a week.
Yeah, but then I still say like it's still like them dudes can do a podcast now, and I don't think nobody gonna be checking for it. But people be checking for Joe Budden. And I always say, I'm never jealous of Joe Budden. Cause I say if anybody deserves any internet money, it's Joe Budden. Cause he been putting his life on the line, showing everybody shit for years. He was doing that like MySpace days. Him and Tajiri was posting vlogs and posting shit and posting them fighting and them arguing and shit on the internet. He been doing that shit for 20 years now. So I say if anybody deserves a cut from that shit from the internet, it's him. Cause he started. A lot of people don't recognize he started. He was podcasting before we even had a term for it, but he been putting his life on the camera and being personal and just, you know.
Yeah. Was that him that got in trouble for slapping his wife or something like that?
Yeah. But I would say, he was getting mad too back in the day because I kind of feel a certain way too, man. But like they feel like kind of Drake kind of been his style a little bit.
He took Joe Budden style, you think?
Yeah, man. Because you listen, Joe Budden does that emo rap, like how Drake raps. That's how Joe Budden raps. He just don't sing, but how he rap all personal and just that introspective rap. That's Joe Budden's. That's like go listen to all Joe Budden shit, man. Joe Budden's like
I never put that together.
You almost can't listen to Joe Budden all the time because it's like, man, you gotta really sit there and think to listen to Joe Budden. Like you can't just sit there and be trying to ride and bump Joe Budden. No, Joe Budden's gonna have you thinking he's real. You feel like you know Joe Budden. Like, I know Joe Budden because he's really personal, like really, really personal. So I know Drake got that shit from him. Because Drake, it was even a video on YouTube. I'm saying like 2008 or 2006 when on Joe Budden's YouTube. Drake ran up on him like, oh, man, I'm one of your biggest fans, man. So he been said it.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, Joe Budden, man. I was saying, what you think about Big Soulja, though?
Who's that?
Soulja Boy.
Oh, is he trying to be relevant now coming back? I haven't really been watching.
I'll play something for you right quick.
He got a new song?
No, I'm going to play it for you. This is what we can start. Since we reacting, we're going to start reacting right now.
Let's see.
We're going to start acting. It's going to be a reaction video for you. All right. Watch right quick. I'm going to share a screen. Let the listeners do it. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. It's just experimental. Everybody watching. We appreciate y'all watching, though. I'm gonna show some people something.
Big up to shout out everybody in the chat.
Okay,
shout out.
That was a nice record. The championship was a nice record, and the album was a nice album. But he ain't no big comeback. Yo, Meek Mill ain't beef with Chris Brown and was finna box with Floyd Mayweather.
He beef with Drake, the biggest rapper in the world.
I think I did see this is Breakfast Club, right?
Yeah.
The nigga that got bodied by Pusha T. The nigga that's hiding his kid from the world, but his world wanna hide from the kid.
Oh,
I'll be grabbing the wheelchair. Drake.
Yes.
What
Now
is?
niggas better stop playing with me. That's why the light
Oh, he
skin.
said he took his style. Yeah.
Yo, stop playing with me.
Rap.
From where?
Stop playing with me like I ain't teach Drake everything he know.
Come on,
He
you
did
told
the
Drake
lyric.
everything you know.
Y'all ain't hear Drake on his first song. Tell me what's really going on. Drizzy Drake back in this thing already. What's that? That's Soulja.
Shit.
That's my bar. He copied my whole fucking flow.
That kissed me through the phone.
He copied my whole fucking flow. Word for word, bar for bar. Don't act like I didn't make Drake, nigga. Don't do that.
Mind fucking blown.
Don't do that, nigga.
I don't want to play the whole thing. Come after
Mind
the check.
blown.
What you think?
Yeah. Drake copied Soulja.
Big Soulja Boy. That's what I said too. Soulja Boy don't get no respect either because Soulja Boy shit. He did something very smart back in the day. I remember when LimeWire was popping.
Yeah.
So he had it where whatever song you typed up, his shit coming up. So he was smart. However he did that shit back then.
Yeah, that's how I used to sell CDs. Don't tell nobody. It's too late. He's live now.
But yeah, he used to be but shit, he been out for a while. People don't realize how long he been out.
Yeah. It was Well, Crank That Soldier Boy was out in what, 08?
Oh yeah,
07, 08?
Yeah. What's your favorite hip hop song?
I knew we was gonna get to that. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. You know how many artists is out nowadays?
Man, if you feeling down, what song you gonna play? That's what I want to hear. What's gonna lift you up?
What's gonna lift me up? I don't know, man. There's too many to choose from.
Man, you leave the listeners hanging, man. We got the people in here.
I mean, I respect the listeners. Thank y'all for tuning in, but I mean, it's just you help me help you. It's too many.
He teaming up with Justin Bieber, a big soldier. I would say, what else going on? Oh yeah, I would say, man. So you took the vaccine, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think? Like that shit. So when at first they were saying, okay, they said even though you took the vaccine, that still don't mean like you still ain't immune to it. You still gotta wear your mask, right?
Yeah, they said it's possible you can still get it. But
so why are they saying now you don't have to wear your mask?
I guess because more people are getting vaccinated. So this is hey, shout out to Cola, my sister. What up, Big Rig?
That's your sister?
Yeah. She up there in the Palmdale area. Hey man, I'm the youngest of 4. All right.
Okay.
To a certain extent. Yeah, family in the chat. But you can still get it's like the flu. Everybody get a flu shot every year, but you can still get the flu. So it's just
you saw this shit right here. I'm gonna show you some other shit.
What happened?
I'm gonna show you. See what you think about this shit. Just some things that make you say, Here we go.
I say that every day.
Everyone to get vaccinated. So we know we have to make it convenient. We know we have to make it easy. We know we need opportunities for people to speak to their trusted community voices, doctors, et cetera. We're doing all that. But we also know that incentives help. They really do. And so we've been announcing free tickets, gift cards, all sorts of incentives to encourage people. A lot of people are ready to get vaccinated. They just haven't gotten around to it. They need a little extra incentive. We're doing that now. And we are going to have a live correspondent this morning talk about this, and from a site that means a lot to all of us as New Yorkers, because one thing I think that does unite New Yorkers is a love of Shake Shack. So live from the original Shake Shack in Madison Square Park, the CEO of Shake Shack, and he is generously joining into this incentive effort, and I welcome him. My pleasure to introduce CEO Randy.
Right here, my bad.
Welcome, Randy.
It's right here.
What do you think of that?
Yeah.
Some people love breakfast bill. Okay. You're saying I could get this, these delicious fries, right, Matt? But there's also a burger element to this. Let me check with Bill Neathart. Is it too early in the day to eat a burger? No. This could be breakfast. Okay. I want you to look at this and think about, again, some people love hamburgers, some don't. Really want to respect all ways of life. But if this is appealing to you, just think of this when you think of vaccination. Vaccination.
This guy.
You don't think that shit crazy right
very
there?
good feeling.
That they're auctioning off like Shake Shack coupons and or gift cards just to get the vaccine?
Yeah.
What for what? And if that's the case, where mine at?
It's another one that say they was like they're doing a lottery, $1 million lottery, and they say it's only for the people that got vaccinated. So I'm like, man, that shit crazy right now. Man, that shit, like, you watch that shit right there, that shit seems, I was like, man, I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Nah.
Not even when
no napkins.
Even when the anthrax came out, they wasn't saying take no vaccine like that. But we had to take that shit when I was in the military, when anthrax and all that shit came out.
This is what I don't understand, right? Okay, COVID. A lot of people got sick, right?
Yeah.
What happened with the swine flu? H1N1, something like that?
You know what happened to it?
What happened?
Put you on some game. You know what happened to it?
What happened?
They changed the name of it.
Nobody, it seemed like, got sick from H1N1.
Nobody got sick from nothing but COVID.
No, I mean, people get sick from the flu, but it seemed like nobody got sick from H1. Oh, shout out to Candy. It's my future mother-in-law. How you doing?
That's what I'm saying. They changed the name.
Yeah.
They changed the name. That's all that was, man. That's why I was like, bro, I was watching that Canelo fight. That was last Saturday. You know what I mean? People, it was at Dallas Stadium, AT&T Stadium in Dallas, the college,
right. Where the Cowboys play.
Yeah. You know how many people was at the Canelo fight?
How many?
They said it was the most ever for an indoor fight in America.
Wow.
It was like 73,000 people. Wow. None of them was out, like, a lot of them people had fast going out there. It was 73,000 people up in there.
Wait, is Texas still on the no mask initiative or whatever?
They gotta be, because it was all them damn people. It was all them people at the match. It was 73,000 people. And Canelo, like even the fighters, they weren't coming out with no mask on no more. They just came out. Like before, they had it where they just had to wear their mask right till they get to the ring. Then they take it off when they get to the ring. They were just walking out. They didn't have no mask on.
Nah, that's messed up.
That's why I was like, man, something going on, man. But we'll see. What the comments? We got some more comments.
What they talking about?
I'm trying to figure what else going on in the news. Let me see what's going on. Let me say world news and see what's going on. You don't be doing none of investing, or you do some investing?
Like the cryptocurrency, Dogecoin, all that?
Stocks or whatever, yeah.
Nah, I don't be doing that. That's a waste of money, man.
Why you say that?
I ain't gonna sit there and look at my 2 cents go to no $3 in 6 months and then shoot back down to negative. I ain't got time for all that. I barely make enough as it is. I ain't got time for all that.
You do stocks?
Nah, at least not right now. I want to get into it, but my money's heavy into saving and all this other stuff.
Yeah, I'm in the stocks and shit. I'm trying to I don't even want to work now, man. I'm giving myself 5-10 years. Hopefully I got enough money from investing to just do that, or I don't know, man. I get tired of working though. Yeah.
Everybody does, but hey, that's America too.
Let me see what else going on. Damn, they say some ex-football player. Let me see. Mac Paxton. I was trying to see what was going on. Let me see if I don't see nothing else. No, but that damn crypto shit, man. I made some money on that crypto, like especially like the Bitcoin. I don't be doing all of them because you got now people are doing all the little coins. But like I do the main ones. Shit, I be making a little money. So shit.
Oh, well then get some to me then. What I gotta do?
With the best. Yeah, you better go on fucking Robinhood. You know, I'm seeing you the little thing to go on Robinhood and get you a free stock.
Okay.
There.
You could do that.
We're
gonna steal from the rich, give to the poor.
So we was talking about which it does make sense. So I interviewed somebody the other day. I want to say who was that dude's name? Oh, Senior G. You remember what he was saying?
Oh man.
Yeah, but I mean, he said
shout out Senior G, man.
Yeah, shout out, because he said something that really made sense. He was like, just look around and see all the stuff you get now and buy that stuff. When that makes good sense. I think that's a good thing, especially like me. I be liking, like, especially I watch WWE, so I got a lot of WWE stock. I bought some UFC stock. I watch UFC. Shit, I got Coca-Cola stock. I got Walmart stock. Shit, I got some McDonald's stock. Like I got shit I know. You like
right.
I was just looking at the damn when all this COVID shit happened. I was like, damn, Walmart's still open, McDonald's still open. So I was like, man, them shits ain't going nowhere unless it's like a fucking bomb blow this shit up. Some. I'm saying, what you think about aliens? I always be want to ask people about aliens.
Aliens like Area 51 or just in general, like Mars attacks?
Area 51.
Yeah. To a certain extent, I believe they're real.
Well, you know that the government already released some shit that happened to the military. They released that. They said they already said they were saying in June they're gonna start releasing unclassified documents and about UFOs, and they were saying some of that stuff they're not gonna be able to explain. So they already said it's happening. I was like, man, I think they live underwater, or they probably live in like the mountains or some shit.
I mean, let's try and find them, be friends. I don't know.
I ain't trying to find some shit. Because some of them, they might not all be good, man. You got to find the right ones.
That's what I'm saying. It's, hey, we come in peace. Like, how did you get here?
You never had anything happen to you like that? Because I remember I was interviewing the other dude, and he was saying, I was interviewing his name, Swigger Mandela. He was saying that he grew up with a ghost in the house. You ever had anything happen to you like that?
Nah. Every house we ever moved into got the oil and the blood of Jesus on every door. So I never grew up seeing no ghosts or imaginary friends and that. Nah, my parents stopped that real quick. They ain't got time for that.
Yeah, I don't see nothing music.
I was lied to though.
Lied to
put
about
this
what?
on record.
I
think it was Senior G that was saying it with the whole Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus and all that stuff. I'm still mad about that, low key. I ain't never said it till now, 31 years later.
Don't teach your kids about that stuff?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Just tell them the real.
Yeah, keep it 100. Or as he said it, Senior G said, keep it 1,000,000 or something like that.
Ain't seen nothing else going on. I'm looking at the hip hop news. I don't see shit. It's kind of dry right now. I guess the only thing is that damn Floyd Mayweather and Logan shit. They ain't really nothing. Really, when it's in the grand scheme of things, they ain't really nothing. They saying Ludacris about to have a second child.
Yeah, I seen that post on IG today.
Was you a Kobe Bryant fan?
Oh yeah, hands down. I'm from San Diego, so yeah, I'm a Laker fan. Laker over Clippers.
You think that's a good move, his wife leaving Nike?
Oh, that's what's happening?
Yeah, she left Nike. She I don't know what they doing. I guess they talking about. I guess he was about to leave him anyway because he wanted to make his own brand. So I guess that might be.
I mean, if that's the move, yeah.
She said that they didn't give her a lifetime deal, so that's why she left.
Where else would she go? I mean, where's Jordan with? He went Nike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's Reebok. There's.
You know who the number one? You know who the top person right now in the shoe game?
LeBron.
Nah, you don't know.
No.
Nah. You don't know.
I say Chris Paul.
No, they're not even basketball players. They don't even play sports.
No, I don't know that.
Yeezy, Kanye.
He got the number one shoe brand?
Man, Kanye been killing that shit. You don't remember? You must have listened to Kanye because Kanye a long time ago he had a song and he was like, the Yeezy jumped over the jump. The Yeezy jumped over the jump man's because he was like his shoes named Yeezys. Then
That's right.
Man. So he's like Yeezy jumped over the jump man. That was a long time ago. Yeah, Kanye shit.
I did hear that. I didn't know that's what he was talking about though.
Yeah,
I thought he just had a big head because Kanye say anything.
Why? That's why he a billionaire. Cause he a billionaire. But he get most of his money from. It's not the music. He get most of his money from the shoes.
The shoes and the clothing.
Yeah.
I seen a shirt from him, $750.
Yeah, I think he be playing a game with people, man. Oh, we got some more comments. I think he be like, I don't know. I ain't mind that shit. That should be too expensive for me. People on
hey, Colette. See Colette on the comments.
Candy Sue. Yep, they say invest in what you know. Yep.
Yeah. See, hey, Facebook blowing us up.
People saying that shit was crazy. I'm like, man, people be investing in all these damn coins, and you ask them what it is, can't explain it to you. I'm like, you don't need to be buying no shit like that.
Yeah, see, I don't know because I don't be doing it.
Yeah, because I try to everything I buy, I want to be able to explain. I mean, it's just like really like, I don't know. You probably really look at it like you're an investor. So if you're an investor, like read about the company, try to see if you can understand if it's going or not. So that's why, like I said, it's always good to invest in stuff you really know. Like I know Disney, I know Apple, like shit like that. Like you ain't got to be like saying Apple is. You ain't got to explain to people like you can just say Disney. And like I have most of those airline companies, but I know that like right now they're up, but they're not up. But I'm just gonna keep them to shit because it look like it's gonna open up eventually. So those airline ones gonna go up eventually. So I'm just holding on to them. with like AT&T. Like I try to get shit like I know I can explain Bank of America, shit like that.
You gonna laugh at me, but I didn't know Remember the Titans was a Disney movie for the longest.
I didn't know either. Said, dude at my work had a lecture about aliens, and that's a lot of proof. Had to send you my lecture. Yeah, don't say no aliens.
Yeah, do that. I'll read it.
They were saying too though, like I mean, one time I interviewed this dude, but he was saying like just people in general, a lot of these people are aliens. Shit, that we be thinking it's like alien. I mean, you probably got those too, but it's just like
right.
People be acting on some alien, on some weirdo shit. So it's like, hey,
I already know who they say one person might be an alien.
He said, send it to me. Oh, Candy Sue wanted.
How much paranormal activity I see. Forewarned is forearmed.
No, I'm saying too, man, like shit. I think sometimes like cause we don't really like just be still and like people like the Bible says be still and know. So we don't really be still. So I think if you like really be still and pay attention, you'll see a lot of more paranormal stuff than you think you see. You know what I'm saying? I think we just don't, because sometimes we just like we take it for granted. Like we might hear a door close hella hard, be like, oh, that wasn't that. Nah, that was somebody do that shit. Like we think it was.
The window was open.
Yeah.
Some wind blew in and shut the door. That's all that was.
Somebody asked about the stimulus. How we know? Oh, do you think we'll get another stimulus? Man,
that's Doris. Shout out. That's my other sister.
Y'all know Canada, man, Canada got that shit where they get money every 2 weeks, like a real paycheck. He said they was getting like, I want to say they was getting like $1,500 a paycheck down up there for being like, man, if you be locked down, you do what you're supposed to do, they give you money. I was like, man, I need to go up there.
Who wants to move to Canada?
Yeah, that's a good company. It's tight up in Canada.
Yeah, but to answer the question,
it's like cold though.
We'll get another one.
I think it's cold.
It's cold in Canada? Oh yeah. It snows.
I wouldn't want to move up there, but as far as like I said, I was reading this article saying like top countries to live in. I wouldn't say it was one of the top countries. They had like US like number 8.
Oh yeah, because we're poor. That's why.
We got another question.
What happened?
She said, I want to hear the story of how you two met. We met we had a rival game fight. You ever saw Beat It? I'm gonna show y'all. I should just show the video of Beat It and be like, that's how we met right there.
That's how we met. Nah, we was at work. We met at work.
Yeah, you said how
me and you or me and her?
She's talking about me and you. Yeah, she's talking about me and you, I think. Yeah, we met at work.
Yeah.
I'm like, Tommy, you ain't got no job, man.
Yo, it's funny you say that. My sister, she lives in LA. She knows she is if she's watching. The inside joke I always say with her is like, so she'll post like she'll be like at a hotel with somebody, right? And the dude's foot to be in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
She talking about that's my boyfriend or whatever. And then like 2-3 weeks later, she'll be at another friend's house, and then like somebody's elbow or somebody in the oh, that's my boyfriend. So the inside joke with me and her is, you ain't got no boyfriend. It's like how you say, Tommy, you ain't got no job.
Yeah,
you got no boyfriend.
She asking
when you hear it.
I'm trying to look it up because she asking about, have you seen Biden's tweet about the rule? So I'm on Biden's page right now.
The mask initiative rule?
Yeah, what I'm saying is she talking about the mask. She said they announced they're no longer recommending fully vaccinated people to wear masks. That's what she talking about. Yeah, I think that's like some that shit crazy. Like all of a sudden you say you don't gotta wear masks, but before, man, that shit was, you know what? So I was like, man, if people don't, I'm just saying you gotta be a critical thinker. You can't go by what the news say, because if people don't read shit for themselves, they'll do anything. Because it was the headline of the fucking CNN. It was like, it was the same thing he's just saying right now. CDC says vaccinated people can go maskless. So I'm like, okay. So right under that in the corner, it said 2 Utah Jazz players that took the vaccine test positive for COVID-19. So I'm like, how y'all got that shit right there, but then you got that right there? So y'all telling people to take the mask off, but then right there is 2 basketball players that just took the vaccine that got COVID.
Still got it.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, this shit. I don't know what's going on, man.
What about when our nice and fearless leader at one point in time said, put bleach in your veins to clean it?
Yeah, I know, right? You do that shit you want to. I used to do that. I ain't gonna lie though, man. I took bleach one time to. I used to be trying to beat the drug test, so I fucking took a little bit of bleach. And I was all right. I took like just a little capful and mixed that shit with water and drank it. I did that shit like twice. I shouldn't. Yeah, I did. I did that shit before. She said last time I checked, he's depressed, not an emperor. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with I don't know. People be complaining about Biden anyway. They saying that shit ain't no better. I mean, I don't know what people be thinking anyway with that, man. Like, it don't matter who the president is. Sometimes it should still be the same. Like, people be, I think it'd be like false hope. We should learn that with Obama, man. Like, I know, especially like, we thought this shit was gonna be on for black people. I was happy. I mean, the first time he won, I probably was crying and shit.
America's just all messed up.
I was happy.
I think it don't matter who we have as president. We all gonna be messed up.
Yeah, I know.
For a while.
But then they be saying to make it great again. I be trying to figure out when was it great. What year was that? When Clinton was in, I think it was all right. Clinton had it running smooth for a minute.
Clinton is something else. I mean, I wasn't heavy. I'm not heavy into politics now, but I wasn't heavy into it when Clinton. I was too young, but I mean, he's a character.
Man, I did all that shit, man. I remember when I first moved out here, I had went in I campaigned. I was like volunteer at the election center for Kerry. I don't even know how the fuck I did that shit, but I was doing it. Then they had me like
John Kerry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then they had me marching down the hall, all that stuff. Man, I mean not marching down the hall, marching down Coast Highway. Like we was like vote for, with the signs and shit. I had people all mad at me and shit. I ain't understand that shit. Now I understand that shit. I was like, man, I try to stay out of the way with the politics. I don't even be trying to be. I mean, some people, man, they just let that shit. To me, it's like you can't let something on the outside get you worked up. It don't matter what it is. So some people, their politics is football. So you got people that get mad on sports. You got people that get hella mad on sports, and then all the people that be like, my team. I'm like, who the fuck is? If it's your team, how is it your team? Unless you get some money from the team, it ain't your team. You just a fan. So you got people that really think that's their team. They lose, they sad. Like, come on.
Yeah. I only talk about stuff I know about.
Yeah.
I know a little bit about sports, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you who won the Super Bowl in 1957.
She think we know each other. We don't know each other like that yet. We don't know each other. Shit, we just homies at work.
Ooh, yes, do tell.
No, I don't know nothing. He trying to get you in trouble, huh?
Nah, that's wifey right there. Trying to get me locked up.
I don't even know. I just know him from work. You know, anecdotes. Yeah. Shit, you got these anecdotes?
As far as like getting in trouble?
I don't know. Exactly. What you like about the job?
I like it. The interacting with the veterans. Yeah, it's nice. For those that don't know what I do, I am an advanced medical support assistant for the San Diego VA Medical Center. We are basically on the phone all day in my department, on the phone all day, calling patients to schedule their appointments. I like it. I mean, sometimes you get the vets that are entitled or, feel like just because they were a colonel in the Marine Corps that we're supposed to respect him or her to this so-called high superior level, which to a certain extent we do, but like all that.
I don't believe cool. That. To me, I think once you a veteran, you a veteran. Like that shit don't mean Yeah, I just treat them all like veterans. They all equal to my eyes.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't mean I'm gonna like make your
They don't even
appointment
show you the
get
rank.
here any faster.
It don't show us their rank.
It
What?
doesn't, but hey, what's up? But they tell us.
Yeah,
The veteran will tell us, oh, I was a colonel in the Marine Corps, and hey, look, thank you for your service, but your appointment is still 6-7 months out. Like, it doesn't make it go any faster. So it's just a matter of them getting to understand that this is not the military. You can't push your rank around anymore and get what you want. It's all about what's available and emergency. If you have an erectile dysfunction, ain't nobody gonna stop what they doing just to help your stuff grow. It's not an emergency. Now, if you had cancer and you got 3 months to live, that's more serious. We're gonna take the tumor or whatever out so that you can have more time. But
it's teaching
like that be happening.
Yeah, it's teaching me like patience because I'm not used to working with the older population as much as we do now. So it teaches you a lot of patience.
Yeah.
She's trying to get us in trouble.
She said another comment.
She asked where I'm from. I'm from Mississippi, but or where do I live currently? I live in Oceanside, and where am I from? I'm from Mississippi. Yeah. Then she said, let's discuss. What they trying to talk about? Let's discuss respect versus racism. In terms of what?
You're trying to get me in trouble.
Y'all don't know what she said. She got to explain what that is.
Yeah, comment, explain what you're talking about.
Entitlement. I mean, I don't play that shit. Like I said, I don't play that shit. So I stand for mine. So he's like, yeah. So that's me. Like I'll be looking at, oh man, I got this movie I'm watching right now. I be looking at the old slave movies and all that shit. I could have lived in that time. I would have been dead.
Oh, the 12 Years a Slave and all that.
And
I still haven't seen that.
I know I would have been dead quick, so I would have made it in them times. I
did see The Help. That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't watch none of them movies, man. I can't. I don't even want to see myself because I feel like I don't know. I just be thinking like what you see programs you sometimes. So I just don't be want to see myself like see that images. I'd be like, I'd rather see like kings, queens, or even fighting, we winning instead of seeing us as slaves and shit. I don't see this shit. Yeah, I don't. I ain't watched them shits in a long time. I can't even name you. I think the last one I probably really watched was like Roots. I quit watching them shits like 10, 20 years ago. I don't watch scary movies either though.
I've heard of Roots, and I think I maybe seen 1 or 2 episodes, but that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't even watch scary movies either. I quit watching scary movies like 20 years ago.
Why?
Like I said, I don't even want to have that stuff in my mind.
Man, scary movies ain't nothing like that.
I just don't even want to see that shit. Somebody said, what's your opinion on Kevin Samuels? Man, that dude, I was like, where did he come from? That was my only thing. You know what that dude is?
Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
It sounds familiar. Who is that?
He's like a dating coach, but he just came out of the blue. But he be dissing them girls. Them girls be like coming on the thing, and they be like, oh, I'm a dime. He be like, you ain't no damn dime. He be like, you weigh 30 pounds, you got 3 kids, you ain't no dime. He just be giving them. You gotta watch it, but he be killing them, but
I gotta do some more research on that.
Yeah, she said The Help was brilliant. Yeah, I ain't watched the movie. Then somebody said, I'm with you, no scary stuff of that kind. Yeah, man, you gotta like it's when you think like for real, man, it's like you gotta watch what you put into your like just like they say, watch what you eat, you gotta watch what you put into your mind. So I just don't watch I don't watch too much TV anyway. Like one thing I watch, I'm weird. I watch a lot of wrestling, a lot of UFC, a lot of boxing. Yeah, sometimes I watch basketball. And then besides that, man, I'm watching like I be watching like ghetto black movies all the time. Like I be watching all the little black cinema on Tubi. I'm watching Dolomite right now.
I know you seen The Wood.
Nah, I ain't seen not recently.
Not recently, but you probably
I'm talking about worse than those. I'm talking about it's like under those. I'm watching
before that?
No, I'm talking about like so The Wood is a certain level, right? I'm watching under that. I'm watching like the under ghetto black movies they be showing.
Oh, you talking about like Cookout?
Yeah, like them movies.
Or The Wash.
Yeah, I watch it all the time. That's my favorite movie.
The Wash.
Man, I watch
I
that
think
movie all the
Snoop Dogg's
time.
in that.
Yeah, I like that movie.
I got the hookup, Master P one.
Yeah, yep. Now I like
Yeah.
But I been watching. Man, I was watching Dolomite right before we called.
The low budget
Dolomite
film.
hard. I slept on Dolomite, man. You ever saw Kid and Play?
House Party.
Yeah, you ever saw it?
Yeah.
Man, I was like, man, I said, kid should have. I said, if I was a kid, I would have stayed home and watched Dolomite with my dad. Man, Dolomite hard. He was tripping because you remember he was like, you don't want to stay home? Dolomite on. He wanted to go to the party, but I would stay home. Cause I was like, hey, he died right after, so he should have spent time with his dad. He wanted to be out in the streets.
They said Dolomite had copied somebody.
Oh, they said Hidden Figures was even better. Haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, you need to. I heard about it, but yeah, I ain't watched that one either. But I think
I haven't seen that one yet.
Figures about. I think it's about these black women that was working for NASA.
Oh yeah, I seen the preview for that, but I never got to see it.
Oh yeah, so that's my wife right there, Kimmy Coop.
Hey,
I'm supposed to be calling them ghetto black movies. I'm supposed to be calling them independent films. So I watch
low budget films.
Then she said, our mother's father, granddaddy's from Cleveland. Have you ever been there? Nah, that's probably like the little country. I ain't from the country part of Mississippi. I'm from the city. Cleveland probably the country. No, I don't know. I'm just messing with y'all. No, you know my other movie I like a lot. I used to like Baby Boy, but I don't like Baby Boy as much as I used to like.
Jody.
Yeah, I like Life.
Oh, Life was a good one. They need to do a second one while they still alive.
Yeah, that shit was hard. I like that he was like where he was like the upper room. That shit was like
room.
He said
he had his toe stuck in the bottle.
He said when you can watch it when you come up, Rodney. Oh yeah, she said
okay. All right, turn up. Yeah,
shit.
We're gonna be up there in July.
Up where?
North Dakota. That's where my
in North Dakota?
Girls' family stay, you know what I'm saying?
What they doing in North Dakota?
Hey man, it's too much cost of living in California. You already know. It probably snows and all that. I've never been.
It's probably like let me see what North Dakota at. I don't even know where.
But
that's where ain't that where the football player, the dude that it's like a football player just got drafted from North Dakota, right? Ain't that where Carson Wentz from?
Probably.
Yeah, then they just drafted the one that played for 49ers just got drafted there.
I think my girl told me her sister told her that a football player from North Dakota State, I think that's where she goes, got drafted.
Yeah, by the 49ers.
So that's probably the dude you talking about, yeah.
Yeah, I would say shit. North Dakota right by Canada.
And South
right
Dakota.
The border. Huh?
I said, and South Dakota.
No, I'm saying it's right by Canada though.
Yeah. It borders it's the state before Canada, yeah.
Shit, you can just be going right up to Canada anytime you want. That's hard. Yeah,
what city you in too, though.
Yeah. So I was right. So it's called North Dakota State. So that's where Carson Wentz was from. But I'm saying the 49ers just drafted another guy, and he's pretty good too. Let me try to find
what she was talking about.
Yeah, he good. I was glad 49ers got him. But I guess they finna trade. Oh boy, what's his name? Man, I forgot dude's name. Who the 49ers coach for? You know his quarterback right now? Garoppolo. Oh,
Garoppolo.
Yeah, they about to trade his ass. Yeah, because they got
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, Trey Lance. But he like he can ball though. Like they got a good quarterback.
Yeah, ever since the whole Kaepernick thing, I've been away from football, man. The last game I saw was the Super Bowl.
Somebody said North Side. I don't know what the North Side means.
North side of North Dakota, so you can get into Canada.
Yeah, they say with the being the dip, with the bean dip.
I think she meant bean dip.
Oh, bean dip. What she talking about? Who eat bean dip?
Yeah, see. My girl makes a mean bean dip, man. You gotta try it.
How many layers it got?
2 or 3, something like that.
All right.
I'm probably messing it up.
Somebody
kill me later.
Dickinson State
University. I said North Dakota State. She right.
Let me see what North Dakota. Yeah. But shit, how many states you been to so far?
Man, I've been through the whole southern United States. I've driven it twice, once with family, once by myself. I've been to almost the whole East Coast, from Florida up to, I think, North Carolina is the farthest I've ever went on the East Coast. And then West Coast, Cali is the Los Angeles, Malibu is the farthest north I've ever been on the West Coast. I lied. I've been to Sacramento back in the day. I think we had some family up there. And that's it. Never been to Washington State. Never been to Oregon.
Shit, we're gonna wrap this up. We've been talking.
I lied. I've been to Seattle. When I flew to Japan, we flew from LAX to Seattle and then 9 hours from Seattle to Japan. But as far as like exploring the city or state, I've never done that.
Oh. So what's your favorite place to go to?
In the world that I've been to already? I'd have to say it narrows it down to either Grand Turk. I've been on a cruise, and one of the stops was Grand Turk. I think that's in the Bahamas. And Nassau, Bahamas was a nice place to go to, as far as like beaches, city life, malls, area, stuff like that.
I thought the Bahamas were all them people, the tourists getting killed and stuff.
Probably, but I'm a big dude, so there ain't nobody touching me. It's the like little blonde girls that be getting kidnapped and thrown over the ships and all that. And ain't nobody messing with no 6'2", 200-pound dude.
All right, say Aaron says hello.
Hey, what's up, little man? Steve.
She said Fallbrook, California is the best place to be. Man, I got stories about Fallbrook. Yeah, I got stories. I mean, when I was in the Marine Corps,
about that.
You know what they used to tell us when we was in the Marine Corps?
What's that?
They said don't go to Fallbrook because they were saying that's where KKK is. I know I did like our sergeants telling us that shit. I don't know if it's true or not, but I never took my ass to Fallbrook. And then when I
was a senior there, apparently the mother of the leader of the KKK still lived there.
See? So
but they chased him out and he went to Menifee, or she went to Menifee or something like that. That's what I heard. Now, I don't know if it's true. And I've had some run-ins in Fallbrook with racial stuff like that, but I wouldn't say, to me, that's not the best place. But
yeah, I think one time it was like period stayed right outside the back gate, but it was in Fallbrook. So I used to go to Fallbrook sometimes being out there with him, but I ain't been out there since.
And I'm mad he didn't hop on, but that's a different story.
Who?
DJ Period.
Oh yeah, he said he was. Oh, see, she didn't know this about Fallbrook. Yeah, Fallbrook, wow.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't mean necessarily the people in Fallbrook.
I guess she said, what she saying, Candy?
TV. Okay, she switched it. All you want to do is relax. It's the best place.
Oh.
And he's long gone. He came and.
God damn. See, she know why she ain't said it at first. She tried to set us up.
I didn't know he came to fix your TV. Hold up, pimp.
They talk about
what
the
you talking about?
Out there. Shit, but that shit's still close when you think about it, because damn, like Oceanside ain't like Fallbrook the next, like that shit ain't that far anyway, regardless.
I mean, 20, 25 minutes. But
exactly. So shit.
It's the northest, if I'm saying this grammatically correct, the northest city before Riverside County.
Yeah. So
unless you count Valley Center, Ramona, all that stuff. Weather is great, yes, and it is the avocado capital of the world, for those that did not know.
Yeah.
All your avocados, period, come from Fallbrook, California. Might as well say San Diego. So
all right. Shit, we out. You got anything you want to leave listeners with?
Big Rig Reacts. More reaction videos coming at you in the next coming weeks. All social media platforms. Let me make sure. Instagram, Big Rig _reacts.
Facebook should be the same thing. YouTube. Facebook's Rodney Dorsey still. My government name. Don't tell nobody. But yeah, Instagram, BigRig_reacts. Snapchat, BigRig_reacts. Follow me. Hit the notification bell. Facebook, I'll probably comment on this video later so you can go right to my page. And yeah, got some reaction videos coming. Music, poetry, TV, movie. I might start this thing called Seen It. We're going to spell it like scene, like movie scene, Seen It, and then do reactions to like new movies that have came out. And yeah, live, laugh, love. I know that's cheesy. I stole that sign from somewhere. Holla at me. What you want to hear, what you want to do. Follow me and hit that bell and go from there.
All right, y'all.
Salute. Shout out everybody in the comments, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch.
Yeah, Rodney doing an interview on Friday. I think next Friday he doing an interview. So make sure. I mean next Friday you doing an interview. So they got
do a TO.
You supposed to, but it's gonna be late. It's gonna be at 8. Shit, you gotta go late. We're gonna holler at him and make sure. Shit, that's late.
Yeah, let me text old boy.
All right, y'all. We out. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed week.
Salute.
Yeah.